for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
3 races remain to crown a Target Series champion in season number 9. We head to the Chicagoland Speedway for the first ever time, a 300-miler here at this racetrack. This is the Gatorade 300. Levi Jones, car number 10, has the pole for tonight's race. To his outside second is the 20 of Trey Rainey. Then third place is Devon Red. Fourth, we have Justin Lightning. And rounding out the top 5, it's Keshawn Richardson in car number 18. Sixth place, we have Derek Hamill. In seventh, it's Michael Gregory. Eighth for Eli Bright. Ninth for Adam McDowell. And Max Rossi, the 43, rounds out the top 10. For the rest of the field, there's Alex Fletcher inside of him. Jennifer Beeford in car number 60. Then behind her, Jay Rando with Max Aronson in the 84. Then we have Carson Bowers and Matt Montoya, the 13. With Jeff Bright and Isaac Nichols, 2 Junior Motorsports teammates. Then there's Matthew Logan and Danny Lloyd, the 54. With Luke Rainey and Jose Mills, the 6. Then we have Sebastian Kukulon and Nathan Stevenson, the 55. With Lord Olano and Leon Capana in the 29 car. Then we have Sebastian Dupain and Mathis Wells. With Anthony Hernandez and Tyler Fink in car number 90. Then there's Luke Jones with Casey Nanico in car number 22. With Landon Lyons and Ko Luigi in the 42. Then there's Jake Galway and William Seaman. With Diego Yepes and Damian Blue. And in the final row, Benny Watson in the 39th position. And in the 40th position, the 8 of Riley Spurleytube. There is our 4-car field for the first ever 300-mile Target Series race at the Chicagoland Speedway. Let's go on track and fire these Target engines up for racing in Chase race number 8 of the season.
Drivers, start your engines!
40 engines fire up, rolling off the starting grid to go racing in Chase race number 8 of 10 and the Target Series season number 9, the Gatorade 300 at the Chicagoland Speedway. Coming into this race, Ko Luigi has the points lead by 10 over a 4-way tie for second. Those drivers include Mathis Wells, Casey Nanico, Michael Gregory, and Luke Rainey. Keshawn Richardson just behind that tie as well, 2 points behind them, but 12 behind Ko Luigi. Coach starts back in the 3rd, 4th position as others are sprinkled through the field. 30 laps in Chicagoland. Jones, Trey Ray front row for the green flag. We're racing at the Chicagoland Speedway. Levi Jones, pole position for the 10-car pays off. He'll lead lap 1 of the Gatorade 300. Keshawn Richardson moves to second, entering turn 1. Here comes Michael Gregory, one of them tied for second in points, looking to the bottom of the 18. Yeah, Keshawn right now only 2 points behind Michael Gregory because Keshawn comes in, what is that? That would be about 6th in points? Comes in 6th in points because there's 4 drivers tied from him in points. Only 2 points behind that time, but 12 behind Luigi. Gregory hard on the gas through 3 and 4. Won the Pensacola Truck Series race here last night. Knows how to get it done at Chicagoland. Trying to get it done in the Target Series race to get back in the championship fight. Side by side, Jones as the 10 leads another lap. Now Gregory to the end, turn 1. He'll take the spot away. Gregory to the front. Here comes Amick down the 2 hard in the gas off turn 2. Looking to the inside of the 52, but can't make the pass stick down the backstretch. But now he's going to have a great run entering turn 3. Puts the 52 to the middle of the racetrack. McDowell to the bottom. Now the 2 slides up. Gives bottom room to Jeffrey Reefer in the 60. Off turn number 4 of the race. 60 and 2 may made some contact there. 3 wide to the stripe. McDowell by half a car length led the lap. But Beefer is the inside preferred lane to turn 1. 3 by 3 inside the top 10. Jennifer Beefer clears to get out in front. Now Carson Bowers moves to second. Looking for the lead down the backstretch. Help from Derek Hamill in car number 33. And Ko Luigi back in 40th right now. At this point in the race, we're only 4 laps into it. Bowers to the front now slides up and gives run to Derek Hamill down low, but 33 could take advantage. 39 comes off the 4th corner as cars bounce off the wall behind him. Bowers leads the 4th lap of the race. Now Derek to the inside of the 33, trying to make it stick down to the bottom of the racetrack. Matt Montoya 3 wide for 3rd. Max Rossi with them in the 43. Hamill, side by side with Bowers down the back. 39 got a great launch off the top of turn 2, pulled back even, and Matt's looking 3 wide in the 13. Matt Montoya 3 wide out of line, sliding out the racetrack back there 4 wide. Jay Randall backed out of it. Matt Montoya 3 wide to get clear. Bowers knocked the wall down off turn 4. Rossi to the apron, the 43, trying to make a move work. What can he do after turn 1? Max Rossi looks for the lead on Matt Montoya, but backs off for now. 13 is clear. 43 gets the second, back by the log jam of cars, stacked up 3 and 4 wide. Luke and Richardson may make contact off turn 2. And they may have been bouncing off each other. There was Eli Brett the second. Trey Rain looking 3 wide now. Back by the Riley Spurge who started 40th, rubbing with Pulsar. Levi Jones up in front. Eli and Trey making contact. The 20 almost spinning the 7 twice. Eli saves it, controls his car to turn 1, making the pass for the lead. Out of control. That's not the first time those two had some sort of altercation. Watch for this. Maybe it might turn to something more physical. Down the backstretch, Trey trying to get clear. Derek Hill again in line. Catch the 7 of Eli Bright, who was sideways 2 times the lap prior. And back behind them, still looking for a while at the corner. Landon Lyons, 98, getting shoved. With the 4 of Kukulon, who has Chicago Blackhawks on the hood. The 90 into the grass, but controls his car to get back up. And we're still green. And the 4 almost spun the 98 there. And poor old Cole Luigi comes in at the point. He's like, God, what am I looking at in front of me? He's back outside the top 35. Just looking at all the gas in front of him going, stop. Now Trey Rain and Eli Bright go side by side again, this time much cleaner than the last time. Rossi knocks the wall down. Trey Rain leads lap 8. And look at Riley sprinted to the top 5. Took him 8 laps. He's up to 4th. And 8 laps. He moved from 40th to 4th. Eli crossover on Trey. Back to the inside they go and down the backstretch. Eli Bright not giving it up. He wants it back. I'm sure he wasn't appreciative of what the 20 did to him a few laps ago. Eli's going to get back out front. Not letting Trey have all the clears. 4 wide again behind them. Contact cars scrape the wall and pile into the wall. Nako now to the apron, the 22. A lot of cars. And we have cars everywhere. There are cars all over this racetrack, using basically every square foot of it. Look at Colucci almost being forced 4 wide. Yeah, no one's safe. I mean, you could be the points leader, you could be a chaser, you could be the race leader, you could be running 40th. You're not safe at all so far in this racetrack. We've had cars sliding out of control. There goes Riley's Protube. The 8 has a strong car. A third of the race down. He leads with 20 to go in Chicagoland. How about that? 10 laps to go from last to the lead for Riley Spurlitube. He got through the field. Just behind him is Pulsar Levi Jones. How about the stark difference in starting position? Spurlitube started last. Jones started first. They ride 1-2 on lap 11. Oh, crash backstretch. We have a car spun around. Alex Fletcher and Luke Jones get into it. One of our chasers, Luke Jones, involved. Otherwise, only those 2 cars. Yellow flag for the first time on lap number 11. And it's Riley Spurgeon with the lead in the 8. Pulsar and Levi Jones back in second. Where was Colucci in this mess? He was kind of back towards the back of the field. Looks like he's fine, but he's in the 30th position. Gonna need to try and move forward on this restart. He'll have basically half the race to go once we get back going to try and gain more points and more spots. Caution is out. Luke Jones' night will be done. Tough break for one of our chasers who's not had a great chase. That's just adding on here. He'll get last place chase points. And will not be a great points night for the 26th of Luke Jones. Riley Spurgeon leads after starting 40th here tonight. Let's see what happens. Luke Jones involved with Alex Fletcher in a crash off of turn number 2. Racing through 1 and 2, Sebastian Dupain, the 74, on the bottom of the racetrack underneath Danny Lloyd and Luke Jones. Off of turn 2, Dupain pushes up tight into the side of the 54. They rub again. And then up into Luke Jones, who gets squeezed in the wall. Justin Landon takes evasive action, gets down to the bottom. 26 does a slide down the back. Benny Watson hits hard, and here comes Alex Fletcher right into it. And he's going to hit the 26 right there in the driver's side door. Caution flag in the air for the first time in Chicagoland in the Target Series Gatorade 300. I think what happened here, Dupain went up and rubbed with the 54 of Lloyd right here. And then I think Lloyd wanted to hit him back, hit him, and then lost control up into the 26. I think that's what happened right there. And Benny Watson got pretty heavy damage along with Alex Fletcher, the 62. Those 3 cars definitely had the most damage from that. Luke Jones will be out of the race. Fletcher and Benny Watson will probably be slow at the back of the field. For Alex Spurgeon, no such issue for him. He's out front leading. The whole field looks for 15 points towards the championship. Riley Spurgeon leads the way in the Gatorade 300. Lights are out top the pace car, going green at the halfway point of the Gatorade 300. As racing around sprint to position to the apron, he'll go, but some issue from the driver who rallied through the field after a last place starting spot and got to first within about 8 laps, but now issues to the 8 car to the apron. He'll go from the top spot. He may join chaser Luke Jones out of the race. Jones is the only one to retire so far. 39 cars on the lead lap. Rousewood set to take the restart in the front, but now to pit road he'll go with the pace car. Levi Jones to the front. He started on pole. Second place is Jay Rando. Third is Nico Yepes. Fourth is his teammate Kukulan. Eli Brighton fifth. Green flag back in the air in Chicagoland. What a horrible break for Alex Tube. Had one of the better cars here tonight after coming from last starting position up to first. And now on pit road. Looks like it's not terminal, but he's going to fall lap down. Jay Rando moves out with Yepes down the backstretch. Kukulan goes with his teammate as well in the 01 to turn 3. Jay Rando to the inside, grabs the top spot away. Yepes is second, and Kukulan to third with the Chicago Blackhawks on the hood. Oh, Luke Ramos went and hit Matt Montoya there. They were so close off turn number 4. Luke Ray, one of those in a 4-way tie for second in points. Be sweet if he could get it done or at least get a great finish. Look at his brother Trey. No mercy. Yeah, Trey's saying, well, you're in the chase, but you know what? I could still race you just as hard. And there goes Kukulan to the end sign, turn 3. Side by side with Jay Rando. 3 wide behind goes Isaac Nichols in the 88 car. Isaac making some big moves here in the 88. That was on his teammate Eli Bright. Rando led the lap again. Kukulan, the 4 to the inside. 3 wide for third. Sebastian on the inside grabs the spot away, trying to clear. They almost look 4 wide off turn 2 for third. Nichols getting a nice boost from Luke Ray in the 51. They race down the backstretch. Eli, Nichols gonna try and get through as Eli goes to the middle lane. There goes Nichols to the bottom, hard to the wall for Jay Rando. Trey's gonna take to the apron. On his brother Luke. Nichols and Kukulan go side by side to turn 1. Kukulan led the lap. Nichols takes the lead away. Now Luke Rainey in line. Luke Rainey going for second. Richardson rubbed with Seaman down the back. All these drivers in points contention coming forward. Luke Rainey's tied for second in points because Sean Richardson comes in 2 points behind that tie. Nanico and Gregory also tied with the second place. And there goes Luke to the inside Nichols. The 88 led the lap by a nose, 11 to go. But Luke takes it away in turn 1. Eli Bright for second on his teammate. And 4 wide behind. Squeezing and shoving. But sort out. Back down to 3 wide. Nanico gets away in the 22. Michael Gregory, winner of last night's Pennzoil Truck Series race. Moving forward, gets tight down low and at the lift. Oh, and he almost wiped out the 01 in the process. Luke Ray gets passed by Eli Bright. Nichols gonna jump low with his teammate. 10 laps remain. The Gatorade 300 Chicagoland. At this point, in a prior Target Series Chicagoland races, this would be the last lap. No such instance here. We're coming around to 9 to go. There goes Nanico 3 wide. 4 of the race lead. Second in points. Casey Nanico to the inside. Hovering in Pez in the 01. Diego looks 4 wide for the lead. How will this work off turn 4? Eli slams the wall to Luke Rainey. Down the racetrack goes the 51. Richardson top to bottom. Get in front of Michael Gregory. Nichols leads the left. 3 wide for Yepes to the bottom. Teammate Kukulan with them. 9 laps to go in Chicagoland. The race will be over in prior seasons, but it's just getting on now. Yepes pushed by to the lead. Teammate Kukulan to second. Now Kukulan for the lead. If we make it 8 more laps down another yellow, I will be shocked. 8 laps to go. Lap traffic ahead. It is Benny Watson. Yepes gonna take to the bottom of the racetrack. Watson comes down. Almost contact made there. Now cars on the outside gonna get slowed. A few get away. Eli Bright gonna try and get low. Richardson gonna try and get down. Can Luigi get by? Richardson is stuck behind the 24s. Eli Bright moves low. They might try and go 4 wide. Matt Montoya backed out. Let the 18 in line, knowing that the 18 was gonna force the issue because he's a chaser. Luigi gets by, but sees the drivers in front of him and points at the front. You have Gregory, Nanico, and Luke Rain up here. Matthews Wells with that 42. We have 7 laps to go. 2 JD Motorsports cars lead. 3 drivers tied for second in points, run 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Then Mills is 6th. Eli Bright 7th. 8th for Derek Hamill. And then here's points there. Colucci moving up inside the top 10, trying to get up here. And look at that. Another driver tied for second in points. Matthew Swells just behind the 42. And then the driver that's 2 points behind the tie, because Sean Richardson all the chasers that need to perform well tonight to get to the championship, they are performing well. 6 laps to go for the lead. 4 cars packed tightly together. Chicagoland by Yepez, but now Nako's a say. How about Casey Nanako going for the front spot? Colucci trying to get by Jake Galway. That is a point back there. Every point matters for Code. Come around to 5 to go. Gets inside the 14. Can't make the pass stick. At the front, though, the battle for the lead is intense. Chicagoland knocked the wall down. Nanako clears. 5 to go. Yellow flag would end the race. And Luke Rainey joins the front. Moves to 4th by Chicagoland. And Rainey gets through. Now Yepez on Gregory. That's for 2nd. How big would it win be for Casey Nanako, Michael Gregory, Luke Rainey? 3 chasers right inside the top 4. Yepez tight underneath Gregory for 2nd, checks up. And look at this. 3 chasers battle here for a top 10 spot. That's 9th, 10th, and 11th. Galway leads Luigi and Mathis Wells. Wells wants to get by that 42 for points. He also can't force the issue. He might look 3 wide this time. Luigi gets by, or he's not clear, but he's inched ahead. Now Wells looks 3 wide. This is the battle between 3 chasers. Luigi gonna get by Jake Galway to get to 9th as an extra point for the 42, but this time by 3 to go. Nanako leads the race, and Galway knocked the wall down. Wells by him. And Wells gonna try and look on Colucci as the 42 goes inside the 7 for 8th. 3 laps to go. The front few single file. Can they run down Nanako to get by him? Look at Yepez looking on Gregory again. It's been so hard to make passes as of late. See if the 52 get clear and maybe get in line for that 01. Get a nice run through 3 and 4. Yepez fights to the bottom. This time by 2 laps to go for Casey Nanako. Luke Rainey and Chicagoland rubbed off the corner and slid off the corner. 2 laps to go in Chicagoland. Luigi trying to get by Derek Hamill to distance himself from the 1. Yepez gonna get to 2nd. Can he get by Nanako? I'm sure the 42 team is telling Luigi, cheer for that 01 as quick as hard as you can, the car, because that is how some of these cheers won't get max points. White flag this time by Yepez, Nanako side by side, and Gregory gonna join the fun. Here they are. Yepez clear of Nanako off turn 4. This is the white flag lap. One more time around Chicagoland. Yepez leads the way. Gregory and Nanako look for points in 2nd and 3rd. Gregory to 2nd, won the truck race last night. Can he perform the miracle he did last night tonight? Down the back for the final time. Can he get there? Turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Yepez leads Gregory. Gregory slides a little wide. Or excuse me, Yepez slid wide. Gregory got into the bottom. Off of 4. Not enough. Yepez wins in Chicago. Gregory great points in 2nd. Nanako as well gets great points. But Yepez wins the race in the 01 over the chasers that needed it. How about that? The chasers are looking for the win to get those points. Gregory 2nd, Nanako 3rd, Rainey 4th. And Luigi rallies to finish in 7th, the highest he was all night. Wells gets 8th. How about those points? Even though Luigi came through the field, Gregory will gain a few points on him along with Nanako and Luke Rainey. Let's go see the finish results. A crazy Gatorade 300 ends with Yepez in victory lane. Here are the finish results from the Gatorade 300 at the Chicagoland Speedway. 1 caution flag for 4 laps here tonight, and 16 lead changes. 12 drivers saw the lead here tonight in the Gatorade 300. Winning it all was the driver led the most laps. Diego Yepez 5 of the 30 laps led. He led 6 of the race, and that's the most laps led. He wins after starting 37th here tonight. Michael Gregory tried what was about car length short at the end. He ends up in 2nd, but a great points tonight. Moves a little bit closer to Cole Luigi. 3rd for Casey Nanako, 4th for Luke Rainey, 5th for Sebastian Chicagoland. Jose Mills ends up in 6th, Cole Luigi 7th, Mathis Wells 8th, Jake Galway 9th, and Devon Red rounds at the top 10. You don't think that some of these drivers want to win the championship as much as they do? Inside the top 8 were the top 5 in points. Michael Gregory, Casey Nanako, Luke Rainey, and Mathis Wells, the drivers who were tied for 2nd, who were 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd in points, all finished inside the top 8. Cole Luigi, our points leader, ended up in 7th. Those were the 5 highest chasers coming in, and they finished in the top 5 spots. And then you look and you see Jake Galway 9th. Our next chaser was Sean Richardson 18th. He came in 6th in points. He was the 7th highest chaser. So our top 6 in points finished within the top 7 chasers here tonight. Outstanding how the cream has risen to the top in these final 3 races of the season. And how the points are still close for 2nd on back. I mean, because those drivers finished so close to each other, Gregory Nanako and Luke Rainey all separate by 1 spot. They're all within a point of each other. going into the final 2 races, and they're closing in on Colucci just a little bit. Every race, they've kind of just closed in a little bit. Campana 21st there. Levi Jones from the pole ends up in 26th. Dupain, Trey Rainey down there. We saw Trey bound for the lead early on, but fell back, never did recover. Look down to Seaman down there. He was at the front. Rossi and Jay Rando, 2 chasers. Fletcher off the pace. Benny Watts a lap down. Ferrari Spurley, it was so unfortunate. Maybe had the best car tonight, if not the best, one of the best. He tied with Yepes for the most laps at 5. A valve put the 8 out of the race. He went from 40th to the lead in about 10 laps. And he just didn't get to show what his car had at the end of the race because of that mechanical issue. And Luke Jones out of the race as well, so 2 chasers were the only ones to DNF here tonight. At the right side are the point standings, and for Colucci still has the points lead. It's now 7 points ahead of Michael Gregory, who is second. Third in points, Casey Nichols 8 points back. Fourth in points, Luke Green is 9 points back. Fifth in points, Matheus Wells is 11 points back. Sixth in points is still Kashan Richard, but he's a whole 15 points back. And then there's a big jump down to 7th in points, who is now Jake Galloway. But he's so far back of Code, he needs to make up 23 points somehow. I just don't think that's feasible with 2 races remaining. In fact, it's nearly impossible. Not quite impossible, but it's nearly impossible. Below Jake in points, you have Jay Rando with 46 points. Below them, you have Riley Spurley, Leon Campana, Max Rossi, and Luke Jones rounding out the bottom of the points. So at this point, I'd say the top 5 definitely have the most realistic shot. Top 6 are still within range of getting there with 2 races remaining. Right now, Colucci obviously in the best spot, 7-point advantage over Michael Gregory. Gregory right now in position to win the Pennzoil Truck Series Championship as well, so this could be a fun fight within the top 5 coming down to the final 2 races. And this next one could determine a lot, because track position and starting position will mean a lot at this racetrack. We go to the Rockingham Speedway for the Oreo 300. I will see you guys then.